Being pretty seems like the only thing that people care about these days. Yes, being pretty has always come with its privileges since the beginning of time. But it never reached this point, an era that your face is being seen by hundreds, if not thousands of people online every single day. Well, I was gonna say you can only imagine the insecurity that it causes, but I guess we all live through it, so we don't have to imagine it at all. The sad thing is, if you don't have an Instagram face with fillers, rhinoplasty, and as many silicones as possible, there's little to no chance for you to pass as pretty in today's society, let alone get the privileges that come with it. Do you know what this leads to? Well, none other than the erasure of the unique features, individuality, and of course, true beauty. It basically pushes everyone to look the same, to the point of being pretty becoming kind of boring at this point. Instead, having a slightly unique face with somewhat ugly features becomes the thing that makes you stand out among the masses. Don't believe me? Well, I bet I can change your mind and perception of beauty by the time we reach the end of this video. So, here we go. I don't even have to remind you at this point that over the past decade, social media, particularly platforms like Instagram, has significantly impacted people's appearances and beauty standards. This phenomenon, often referred to as the Instagram face, has led to a convergence of aesthetic preferences and beauty ideals, making people appear more alike. I mean, if you're still protesting this, I don't know what's been going on in your Instagram feed. Yes, social media platforms connect all of us, which is great. But they also have globalized and homogenized beauty standards, which is far from being great. The Instagram face, often characterized by full lips, a small nose, high cheekbones, and smooth skin, is a look that transcends ethnicity and has become an aspirational aesthetic for many users. I mean, there's a reason why everyone on the internet looks like some version of a Kardashian, if not a distant cousin of the family. Influencers, celebrities, and beauty brands often promote this specific look, reinforcing it as the ideal.
Taking our looks from basic to gorgeous.
We have to thank the advancing cosmetic procedures and the normalization of getting something done for this outcome. The rise of non-invasive cosmetic procedures, such as fillers and Botox, has made it easier for people to attain these idealized features. Social media not only promotes these beauty standards, but also provides a platform for beauty clinics and practitioners to advertise their services, making cosmetic enhancements more accessible and normalized. So, when you see a beautiful face and desire to have it yourself, it's very convenient that the next post in line is the clinic that made that beautiful face possible. Because let's be honest, there are very few people who are naturally blessed with today's beauty standards. Now, I don't think it's outrageous or controversial to claim that this is simply not okay. It is not okay that there's a single type of face that's defined as the beauty standard, and everyone does their best to fit into that mold. How can people not see that the prevalence of a singular beauty standard erodes individuality and diversity? It pressures all of us to conform to a specific look, diminishing the value placed on unique features. And yes, there is a high inherited value in unique facial features. I feel like this pressure to conform to these beauty standards has detrimental effects on mental health. It leads to issues like body dysmorphia, low self-esteem, and social comparison, which are particularly concerning, especially among the youth. The constant exposure to idealized images creates unrealistic expectations for one's appearance, leading to dissatisfaction and anxiety. And the funny thing is, these are all for nothing. Seriously, I can't understand how everyone aspires to look alike and assume that that face will bring them joy and satisfaction in life. While, in reality, their unique features are what makes them special, what makes them stand out among the masses. When you get out of the pretty privilege and Instagram face mindset, you realize that having unique features and not conforming precisely to societal beauty standards is actually a powerful asset in standing out and leaving a memorable impression. This divergence from the norm not only highlights individuality, but can also redefine perceptions of beauty, inspire confidence, and create a distinct personal brand. It underlines that there's only one of you, and no one else can have your face and your unique beauty. Unique features set you apart in a sea of conformity, making your face more memorable and recognizable. And guess what? This distinctiveness can be leveraged in various fields, including the arts, entertainment, and professional realms. Yes, you can benefit from your uniqueness even more than having a pretty privilege, especially in industries where personal branding is crucial, such as fashion, entertainment, and social media. Think of names such as Anya Taylor-Joy, Kate Moss, Sydney Sweeney, Natalie Dormer, Kate Blanchett, Mia Jovovich, Olivia Wilde, and Uma Thurman. All these women are some of the most successful people in their field, and they are widely regarded as very beautiful. And yet, none of them fit the beauty standards of today. Instead, they stand out with their unique beauty, making them one and only, and thus a lot more special than a copy-paste face. These people who proudly showcase their unique features contribute to a broader and more inclusive definition of beauty. By challenging conventional beauty standards, they help us recognize and appreciate diversity in appearances, and I love them for these. Seeing them embrace their differences inspires me to feel comfortable in my skin, while also promoting a culture of acceptance and self-love. We should all admit that there's a sense of empowerment that comes from rejecting societal pressures to conform to certain beauty standards. It embodies a strong sense of identity and personal values, which is empowering not just for you, but also for those around you. Unique features are a form of cultural or personal expression, telling a story about your heritage, personality, or life experiences. This authenticity fosters genuine connections and interactions, and in today's extremely globalized and yet also very, very lonely society, authenticity is the number one thing that we all need and crave. Trust me, in a decade or so, having a slightly bigger nose, somewhat smaller lips, or chubby cheeks will be the desired look that everyone appreciates, as they'll be rare features. And more of us should aspire for that outcome, rather than the Instagram face. But what do you think? Do you embrace your unique features? Do you think pretty privilege is a real thing and we should all inspire for that rather than embracing our individuality? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, click on this video on the screen to see my other thoughts on today's twisted beauty standards. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you guys. See you in the next one.